Hey guys, it's Lieve with Pro Equine Grooms, and I'm going to show you today how to hot towel your horse. This is a super technique to use in the winter to get your horse deep cleaned. Miggs here likes to be more yellow in the winter, which is super fantastic. And he has decided that he really enjoys using his poop as a pillow, so he's got some manure stains in his mane that I'm going to work on getting out today. And before we get started, I've already curried him with my grooming gloves. I've already used a hard brush. I've already vacuumed him to get a lot of the dirt that I can get out. And what we're going to do with the hot toweling today is make sure that we can get the stains out. So here I have everything that I'm going to use to hot towel Miguel today. I've got some gloves, which will help protect my hands from the steaming water, which is in the purple bucket. The yellow bucket is filled with just regular rinse water so that as I get these towels dirty, I am able to throw them in the rinse water to get them clean to use again. So I'm ready to get going. I've put a little bit of Shapley's Easy Out, which is a spot remover and deodorizer, into my steaming hot bucket as well. And then I have taken a wash rag. I like the smaller sizes. They tend to be just a little easier to handle. Dunked it in the steamy water and then rinsed it out so it's barely wet. And then all we're going to do is we're going to come into his yellow areas or wherever is stained and then use the steam to lift the stains out. Now this is a process. If you're going to do your horse's entire body, I definitely recommend spending a nice big chunk of time doing so. This is not a project to do when you're in a hurry. The other thing to keep in mind is today it's 55 degrees outside, really nice here in the cross ties, there's no wind. I'm not going to cover his wet areas with a cooler, simply because one, I'm not getting him wet, and two, it's kind of a nice temperature outside. If it was a little chillier, I would cover his damp areas with a cooler and help him dry that way. So as you can see, it's just going to take time of moving around all of these little damp and yellow areas. Now for his mane, which I'm super excited about, it's the same process, although I like to kind of fold the cloth and then grab a section at a time and kind of use my cloth to swipe down the mane. Adding a little bit of that stain remover and deodorizer will really help. Oh, do you like that? That's a good boy. And then you can just work down the mane in little sections, getting it nice.